clergy abuse. I've been abused by a nun, and I have been abused by Bishop Francis McGovern in the New York AC Steam Room sometime back in the 70s. And I have, Father Holton is my advocate here, and we've been trying to get a meeting with Bishop DiMarzio. Now, I called up Sister Ellen Patricia Finn, and she told me that I could not be represented. I am allowed no representation. They can have a mediator there, but Artie McGoldrick can't. And I mean, this is the most ridiculous thing, you know. It's really, really crazy.
Well, that's why the civil system has to intervene, because it's the only way to level the playing field.
And we recently went to, when I was abused at St. Francis de Sales, we recently had a meeting with the Sisters of St. Joseph's, and they basically told me I was a liar. And they wrote the most uncompassionate letters to me. We conducted this investigation. We talked to people that you knew. I went to the Monsignor in the parish there. He knew nothing about this investigation. He knew nothing about it at all. And, you know, I think that I was very polite to these nuns and everything. I didn't ask them for $1 million. I'm on Social Security disability, and I'll most probably never be able to work again in my life due to the medicine that I'm on and the job that I had before. I can't do that anymore. But, you know, I think people should know that here I am a victim of abuse, and I can't bring a Roman Catholic priest into me to be my representative. It's crazy. Excuse me, I can't bring the hoodlum priest with me. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yes.
My name is John Aratakis. I represent about 250 victims of clergy abuse in the state. I have talked to Senator Joseph Bruno, who's the Republican State Majority Leader, and he's told me very pointedly and very directly the one reason why he is against our bill, and that is because he doesn't want women or people to come out of the woodwork from 20 or 30 years ago and be able to sue General Electric, IBM, because that would be bad for business in the state of New York, and we don't want to pass a bill that's going to be bad for business in the state of New York. And I'm just wondering what the response back to that argument would be to the senator and his staff.
Well, after we're talking about protecting children and children's rights, I think they take precedent over whether or not General Electric will leave New York State. I don't think that's a valid argument, and I don't think that's really what's on his agenda. His real reason for not seeing that this legislation goes to the floor. I will be speaking with the senator within the next couple of weeks, and I hope to have a meeting with him and talk about the legislation and how we can move it in the Senate. Support is growing in the Senate on both sides of the aisle. Slowly, I admit, but it is happening. And I have reached out to the governor, as I said in my remarks, to make this a legislative priority.